Good afternoon and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school baseball tournament coverage. Today in this Division VI East District Championship, the Garaway Pirates take on the Highland Hawks. Today's game is presented by Keim Home Center, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and Wright Mark Roofing. Now let's head to the field with Big Z Sports.
Big Z Sports and high school baseball Division VI District Championship game here at Conotton Valley between the Garaway Pirates and the Highland Hawks. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Geckler along with Shannon Thomas. And Shannon, we're in for a good one tonight. We have a rivalry game in the District Championship game in Division VI between the Garaway Pirates, the Highland Hawks. Both games already this season have been a one-run affair between both of the teams, and Highland picked up a 3-2 win and a 7-6 win earlier in the season. But when you get these two teams together, man, you're going to have a great matchup.
Yeah, you know, and it's kind of been a long day for them as this game got pushed back to a 7 o'clock start time. All other games have pretty much been canceled, moved to tomorrow. Some have been moved to Sunday. But out here at Conotton Valley, you know, they got this all-turf field, and they got the lighting system out here. So if it runs late, they'll turn the lights on for us. So, Conotton Valley is gracious enough to host this game and said, we'll play it tonight, and the rain's gone, and now these two rivalry games, it's prime time, or rivalry teams, it's prime time now.
What was really nice of Eddie Marsh to just turn off the faucet, and the rain stopped right at 6 o'clock. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I kept saying it was going to rain probably close to 7, and they picked the 7 o'clock time because he said it was going to quit at 6, and Eddie Marsh knows a lot more than I thought he knew.
So we got a good pitching matchup tonight, too, a battle of two seniors in Blake Herman for the Garaway Pirates, who's 5-4 on the year with a 3.35 ERA, 41 strikeouts, and Caden Koblenz for the Highland Hawks. He's 6-0, .68 ERA, and 58 strikeouts. So a battle of seniors on the hill.
Yeah, I just think this game's going to have to come down to the Garaway bats. They're going to have to find a way to produce some hits against him. Get to him early, you know, and try to get some base runners on, and then maybe play some small ball to get some runs. I mean, when you're talking baseball in this area, the first thing that comes to mind is the Highland Hawks. If you want to be the best, you got to beat the best, and they're one of the best in the state year in and year out.
Absolutely. And again, high school baseball presented by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Keim Home Center, and Wright Mark Roofing. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas in our Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studios. And we are in the beginning of our Wood Electric pregame show. Coming up next, we'll be in our PAC drilling in the dugout segments. We'll talk with Highland coach Chris Dagas. After this, you're listening to Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, Our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of homeownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Harslers.com.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarchonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
You know what's better than a limited time deal? An unlimited time deal. That's why the Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag with a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, 4-piece nugs, Junior Hot and Crispy Fries, and small soft drink is available all the time. Because the best time for fresh, never frozen beef and Applewood smoked bacon is all the time. Duh. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. For the best deal of all time, gotta be Wendy's.
Unlimited time does not mean forever. U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and California and via third-party delivery. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler in the dugout with Hiland coach Chris Degas, presented by PAC Drilling. Coach, the Hawks knocked off Newcomerstown 10-3 in the district semifinals back on Wednesday. Looking back, how do you feel your team played in that game?
I thought we did really well. It was not great conditions, which are similar tonight. It was really wet, and our pitchers battled through the issues of having a grip on the ball, and our batters were having good at bats, good approaches at the plate, and we put the ball in play hard, and hopefully we can do that again tonight.
Coach, you're a pretty senior-laden team. Talk about your seniors and what they've meant to this team and your program the last 4 years.
Yeah, they've been great leaders this year. They've had great guys to learn from the past couple years for sure, and they're ready for their turn, make their mark, and they're just itching to play.
Coach, a familiar foe in the opposite dugout, the Garaway Pirates. You played them twice already, winning 2 very close games. What can you take from those wins to help you here tonight?
Yeah, you're right. We've seen them a lot. I mean, even the past couple of years, got a lot of the same guys in the dugout over there. We just gotta play clean defense and attack their hitters at the plate. We can't give them any extra outs there. In the 2 games we played them, we've got up on them and they come back, and so it's never done against these guys.
Finally, Coach, what are your 3 keys for the Hawks to knock off the Pirates and advance to the regionals next week?
We got to take good approaches to the plate, have good at bats, put the ball in play hard, make them get us out. And our pitchers got to attack their hitters, fill up the strike zone, and clean defense. Don't give them any extra outs on the bases.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck and have fun.
Thank you.
That was Highland head coach Chris Degas joining me in the dugout, presented by PAC Drilling. Coming up next, I'll be joined in the dugout by Garaway head coach Justin Elmore right here with Big Z Sports.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house-smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on their menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
Eagle Machinery and Supply in Sugar Creek is your Sempico dealer, carrying Gaso Cleanse and Diesel Max fuel conditioners, 2-cycle oils for mowers, leaf blowers, and chainsaws, plus Mega Molly, Syntho Lube, and fifth wheel greases. Check out Sempico Fall Cleanup and winterizing products too. Eagle Machinery builds hydraulic hose assemblies and offers cylinder and pump repair, plus welding and machining services. Join the Eagle team. They're looking for machinists, fabricators, and electricians. Go to eaglemachines.com for details.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler in the dugout with Garaway head coach Justin Elmore, presented by PAC Drilling. Coach, your ball club knocked off a very talented Toronto team 2-0 to make it here to the district championship. Let's rewind a minute. How do you feel your team played on Wednesday?
They played great. I mean, obviously, start with AJ on the mound. He was phenomenal. Give up 2 hits to that team. But defensively behind him, I mean, we were great. Made a ton of huge plays in the outfield. Our infield played really well. And, you know, we had opportunities early, the first 5 innings to score. We didn't. And then Colson obviously comes through with a huge bomb. So happy for him to get that. And then we're, fundamentally sound to tack on another one in the 7th. And we played a great game against a really good opponent. And it was a great stepping stone for us.
Coach, your ball club has played this Highland team 2 times already this season. You came up on the short end both times. But what can you take away from those 2 games that you can apply here tonight?
Well, I know what we said after the first one, and then when the second one finally ended a month later, it feels like you're right there with the best team in the state of Ohio for the last 2 years. And obviously they're one of the best teams in the state of Ohio again this year. And so we're right there. And so for our guys, we came into this with 3 seniors with any experience, or 3 guys, period, with any experience. I mean, we came into it young. We're not young anymore, but it's a huge confidence thing, and they're ready to go. They're ready to play, and they wanted this opportunity. We knew that if we got to this game that we would have earned it by beating a really good Caldwell team, beating a really good Toronto team. We went and we did both of those, and so we've put ourselves right where we want to be.
Coach, we're moments away. What's going to be the message to the guys as you take the field tonight?
Don't flinch. I mean, we can't flinch. We know who we're up against. We know who we're going to see on the mound. But like you just said, we've gone toe-to-toe with these guys twice, and there were a lot of little things that cost us the opportunity to win. We know we're going to have to play really well. And I told him the other night, extraordinary is not going to do it tonight, because if we try to play extraordinary, we're going to get beat because we're going to make too many mistakes. We just got to be us. We've got to play loose. We've got to throw strikes. We've got to play defense. Those are the 2 things that we've hung our hat on all year. And then we've just got to be sound enough to score runs when we get the opportunity, and hopefully we have those opportunities.
Finally, Coach, what are your 3 keys for the Pirates to knock off the Hawks and advance to the regional semifinals next week?
Number 1, just play with confidence and play with what's got us to this point, because we're not here by accident. We have played an extremely tough schedule throughout the year. Like I said, we've had 2 huge wins in the tournament. We've got to throw strikes, obviously, and we've got to play defense, but we've just got to take advantage of opportunities when we get those tonight.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck, and as always, have fun.
All right, thanks, Joe. Appreciate it.
That was Garaway head coach Justin Elmore joining me in the dugout, presented by PAC Drilling. Coming up next, the Wendy's starting lineups and first pitch of the Pirates and Hawks right here with Big Z Sports.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Welcome back to Conotton Valley High School. Joe Geckler and Shannon Thomas in our Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studios. You want to take a look at the Wendy starting lineups first for the visiting Garaway Pirates. Number 23, Blake Herman. He leads off and is on the hill today for the Pirates. Number 5, Bronson Speedy bats second in right field. Number 30, Cooper Gentz. He is your catcher, batting third. Batting cleanup, number 33, Colson Keller. He is the DH today, batting for the second baseman, Parker Lom. Number 11, A.J. Miller bats fifth, and at shortstop, number 14, Aiden Miller's at first base, batting sixth. Batting seventh, number 9, Brody Hartzler, he's in center field. Number 20, Wiley Numbers, he's at third base, batting eighth. And Lofton Numbers wears number 1 and is in left field. Again, Herman, Speedy, Gintz, Keller, Miller, Hartzler, Numbers, and Numbers, your starting lineup for the visiting Garaway Pirates. Now for the home team, the Highland Hawks, number 23, Caden Koblentz. He's on the hill today and leading off for Highland. Batting second, number 13, Mike Miller. He's in right field. Batting number 3 is number 7, Colin Koblentz. He's in center field. Your cleanup hitter, number 21, Grady Monagold. He's at first base. Number 24, Danny Hosteller is catching and batting fifth. Batting sixth, number 16, Logan Yoder. He's at third base. Number 10, Keith Hirschberger's at shortstop, batting seventh. Number 2, Cade Beachy. He's in left field and batting eighth. And number 3, Caden Candle. He's at second base, batting ninth. Again, Koblentz, Miller, Koblentz, Monagold, Hostetler, Yoder, Hirschberger, Beachy, and Candle is your starting lineup, your Wendy's starting lineup for both teams. And we will take a break for the anthem. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and oh yeah, still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind, and there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Welcome back to Conotton Valley High School Division 6 District Championship game between the Highland Hawks and the Garaway Pirates. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas in our Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studios, finishing up the Wood Electric pregame show as warm-ups taking place as Caden Koblentz on the hill getting his warm-up pitches in. And Shannon, we're about game time for these two rivalry teams. They're going to go back at it for the third time this year. Going to be a good one.
Yeah, anytime you get two schools that are rivals and they're that close together along State Route 39, it's one of those ones where the kids grew up together. They played a lot of T-ball together and Little League together and Pony League, and now everything's on the line in high school.
Absolutely, and exactly correct. They do play in the same summer league programs and leagues and stuff, so these kids know each other very, very well. And it is a rivalry. Obviously, not a football rivalry, but a basketball and baseball rivalry for Highland and Garaway. Of course, Garaway, they have, I believe it's 9 seniors on their team, 8 seniors here for Highland, so a lot of kids going a different direction next year. They won't be here, but you know what? Still playing for their school, still playing. Most of the seniors on the both sides have graduated already, so technically not even in school anymore as the final pitch is thrown down by Danny Hostetler, the catcher, and this game is moments away from getting underway. Take a look at the defensive alignment. Beachy's in left, Koblentz in center, Miller in right, Logan Yoder at third, Hirschberger at short, Caden Candle at second, Grady Monagold at first, Danny Hostetler at behind the plate catching, and Caden Koblenz on the hill for the Highland Hawks. Going to have Blake Herman, Bronson Speedy, Cooper Gentz, your first three batters for the Garaway Pirates here in the top of the first inning. Again, big thanks to our sponsors, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Keim Home Center, and Wright Mark Roofing. Right on the money at 7 o'clock, and this game is underway with the ball in the dirt. 1 ball and no strikes to Blake Herman, batting .241 with a home run and 16 RBIs on the season.
Yeah, Herman, one of the veteran players on this team. He's one of the senior leaders.
Swing and a miss by Herman. 1 ball and 1 strike now to Blake Herman. Again, Bronson Speedy on deck. Cooper Gentz in the hole for the Pirates. Now the 1-1 pitch by Koblenz. Outside corner, strike number 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Koblenz comes into the game 6-0, a .68 ERA, 58 strikeouts on the season. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a foul ball. And the catcher cannot hang on to it as Danny Hostetler kind of crumples down there. It hit him at a spot where not many men want to be hit with a ball. So as an injury timeout, we're going to take a quick timeout, back in 30 seconds after this with Big Z Sports.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Wright Mark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Wright Mark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
Welcome back to Conotton Valley High School. Danny Hostetler back up on his feet after a little injury timeout. 1 ball, 2 strike count now to Blake Herman. Now Koblenz rocks and fires the 1-2 pitch. Outside corner, strike 3, and out number 1 here in the top of the first inning.
Yeah, a lot of times you get kids that'll shake their head and stuff, but I think Herman knew as soon as it went across, he started walking before the umpire even made the call.
Number 5, Bronson Speedy, the right fielder, steps in for the Pirates. Comes in batting .237 with 15 RBIs, 19 runs scored on the season. The first pitch by Koblenz. Swing and a miss, strike number 1. Cooper Gentz on deck for the Pirates. Colson Keller in the hole if they can get to him. And now the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, another breaking ball by Koblenz. Gets Speedy out in front now, no balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, top of the first inning. No score between Highland and Garaway, Division 6 District Championship game. The 0-2 pitch, curveball, popped up in the infield. Shortstop Hirschberger calling it and squeezes it for out number 2. That's going to bring in the junior catcher, number 30, Cooper Gentz. Batting .354, 1 home run. 11 RBIs, 24 runs scored on the season for the junior catcher. Beautiful facility here, Shannon. All turf field. We've done several softball games here, but this is my first shot at a baseball game.
Yeah, I've done a couple baseball games out here, and like I said, it's just a nice facility all the way around.
Fouled back to the screen by Gentz. Now he's in the hole with no balls and 1 strike. Here the Pirate dugout in the far. Now the 0-1 pitch in the dirt. Ball number 1. 1 ball and 1 strike against. Colson Keller on deck. Rain turned off. Knock on wood. Maybe it doesn't come back. Hopefully it stays dry the rest of the night. Going to be fouled off And out of play over on the hill down the first base line. Runs the count now at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, and our Heart Service Quality Housing Mobile Studios. Big thanks to our presenting sponsor all spring long, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Keim Home Center, and Wright Mark Roofing. Now the 1-2 pitch by Koblenz coming to Gentz. Off speed, got him swinging, and that's a strikeout and out number 3. The Pirates go 1-2-3 after a half. Nothing. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net. Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Bottom of the first inning back at Conotton Valley High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. No score between Highland and Garaway. Division 6 District Championship game. Caden Koblenz, Mike Miller, Colin Koblenz, the first 3 hitters here in the bottom of the first inning for the Hawks. Highland wearing black jerseys, red numerals, trimmed in white with a red and white stripe on the sleeve, white pants. Garaway has white pants on. They're gray jerseys, blue numerals, trimmed in red. Red hat as well. But the Pirates go 1-2-3 in the top of the first inning. Great pitching, though, there by Caden Koblenz. Shannon, 2 strikeouts and a can of corn pop out to the shortstop.
Got to go Caden Koblenz. I mean, the whole team's wearing the Jordan look-alike shoes, but he's got on the 23, so, I mean, that's kind of a special number. I mean, it's red and black.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's a 23 on his shoes. There may be. So Caden Koblenz steps in. Koblenz, a senior, batting .388, 2 home runs, 10 RBIs on the season. Having a great year at the plate and a great year on the mound for the Hawks.
When was the last time you did a game where both leadoff batters were the starting pitchers?
It's last night.
Was it that way last night?
Lancaster and Bowers. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was.
First pitch going to be in the dirt for ball number 1.
And I thought I had a wealth of knowledge going on here.
I had to think about it. I'm like, hold on, we just did that last night.
Yeah, it's very rare. Let's put it that way.
It is very rare. Now the 1-0 pitch by Herman. In the dirt again for ball number 2. Now 2 balls and no strikes to Caden Koblenz. Mike Miller on deck. Colin Koblenz in the hole. Caden and Colin, the brothers. Twin brothers at that. Now the 2-0 pitch from Blake Herman. Outside corner, strike number 1. Highland comes into the game 25-1. Shannon, only loss on the season was a league loss to Sandy Valley. Now the 2-1 pitch, swung on and fouled off.
Fouled it off his leg, his lower leg.
Runs the count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Great crowd on hand behind the plate, up along both baselines. Love to see big crowds. A 2-2 pitch from Blake Herman. Swung on and grounded to second. Fielded by Lom. Fires over to first. Got him out number 1 here in the bottom of the first. Going to bring up number 13, Mike Miller, the right fielder. Comes in batting .365, 12 RBIs, 17 runs scored.
Probably should have pulled my headset off right there and got the scouting report as they come back in.
I was kind of trying to listen a little bit. He was standing a little closer to me, but they were talking, of course, about what Herman's doing on the mound. First pitch, swung on, be grounded up the middle. Can the shortstop get there? No, but Parker Lom does get there. Field tries to field it. bounces out of his glove. That's going to go down in a base hit as Mike Miller gets an infield single right up the middle for the first hit of the game for the Highland Hawks. Going to bring in number 7, Colin Koblitz, the center fielder. He wears number 7, batting .415 on the year with 4 home runs, 22 RBIs, bats from the left side. Does Koblitz. Grady Monagold, the big bat, another left-handed hitter coming up after Koblitz. Here's the Highland dugout in the background, blocking the dirt. Nice job there by Cooper Gintz to block that, to keep it close, and to keep Mike Miller from advancing. 1 ball, no strike count now to Colin Koblitz. Blake Herman looks over towards first, checks the runner, looks back over, looks again, looks one more time, fires at a plate. Strike on the outside corner now, runs the count even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Or did he call that a ball?
I think he called it a ball.
He pointed like it was a strike. That's my apologies. 2 balls, no strikes to Colin Koblitz. 2-0 pitch, swung on, drilled to second, through the hole. The right fielder Bronson Speedy picks it up, comes up firing all the way to third. There's going to be a play.
It hit the runner.
And it hit the runner and got away. And the runner moves up to second and Colin Koblitz, so that's going to be a base hit to the right field. Runner all the way around to third, so a runner got it. Back-to-back singles. Going to bring up number 21, Grady Monagold. The junior wears number 21, bats from the left side. He's batting .388 with 5 home runs, 38 RBIs on the season.
Yeah, an impressive throw by Speedy out there in right field, but it was dead on line, but so was the runner, and it hit the leg of the runner, or it would have been a close play at third base.
Speedy came up firing and almost got the runner at third, but like Shannon said, unfortunately it hit the runner. So 1 out here, bottom of the first, no score between Highland and Garaway as Grady Monagold steps in with 2 runners in scoring position. First pitch by Herman in the dirt. Nice block again by Cooper Gintz. Going to be ball 1 to Monagold. Danny Hosteller, the catcher, on deck. Highlands dugout, very talkative here tonight, as you can hear in our microphones. The 1-0 pitch, swung on, driven to deep left center field, and that ball's going to be out of here, a home run. Grady Monagold goes to left center field for a 3-run home run to give the Highland Hawks a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, that was an impressive hit right there. He got into it good, and it just drove it straight out there, and it just carried. It's hard to tell how far out past the fence it went.
So a 3-run home run by Grady Monagold gives the Highland Hawks a 3-0 lead. If you take a look at your monitors and watch the Wayne Dorr instant replay as Monagold hit one out of here to left center field for a 3-run home run for the Highland Hawks. Again, our Wayne Dorr instant replay. Great work by Casey Claxon and the crew to get that replay on for you. As Danny Hosteller steps in, the catcher, batting .458, 2 home runs and 24 RBIs on the season. Another lefty. First pitch, fouled off, back behind us for strike number 1.
That left-hander's batter box probably seen more action this first inning than it has all season.
It has. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 straight lefties for the Highland Hawks. It'll get a break after this next batter. Another foul ball back behind us. No balls and 2 strikes now to Hostetler. Logan Yoder on deck, the third baseman. He's warming up as he's a right-hander. We'll see if he steps in that right-hander's batter's box or not. Another fouled off by Hostetler. Count remains at no balls and 2 strikes. 3-0, bottom of the first inning. Highland leads Garaway on a 3-run home run by Grady Monagold just a batter ago. Now the 0-2 pitch from Herman. Curveball lined into left field. That's going to be a base hit for Hostetler. Left fielder gets it in. And that's going to bring up number 16, Logan Yoder. Four straight hits now for the Hawks with one out here in the bottom of the first inning. As Logan Yoder steps to the plate, he's batting .324 with a home run, 19 RBIs on the season. High for ball number 1. Keith Hirschberger, the shortstop, stands on deck. Nice lead over there by Hostetler. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball. Blake Herman gets Yoder out in front for strike number 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. We had a Logan Yoder in last night's game, if you remember. Now the 1-1 pitch from Blake Herman to Yoder. Another breaking ball. Outside corner, strike number 2. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes to Logan Yoder. 1 out, bottom of the first, 3-0. Highland leads Garaway. Keith Hirschberger on deck. Runner on first. Herman checks, now delivers. Line drive down the third base line and foul. Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Highland coach had to play a little bit of limbo right there and lean back a little bit.
Chris Degas showed some flexibility over there. Now the 1-2 pitch from Herman. Breaking ball drilled out to left center field. That's going to get down for another hit. That's 5 straight hits for the Hawks. That puts runners on first and second now as Logan Yoder with a base hit. Now number 10, Keith Hirschberger, the shortstop. He's a senior, comes in batting .294 with 5 RBIs and 12 runs scored on the year. 7th man to bat here in the inning for the Hawks. That's popped straight up. It's going to get out of play over behind the Garaway dugout on the first baseline. Runs the count to no balls and 1 strike. Three runs in here in the bottom of the first on a 3-run home run by Grady Monagold. Breaking ball stays high for ball number 1. I was going to say, Shannon, it'd be the right time to head over to Sammy Sue's after the game, but with it starting late, I'm not sure we get there by the time they close. Strike on the inside corner, strike number 2 to Hirschberger. Count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 pitch. Just outside for ball number 2. Now the 2-2 pitch from Herman. Breaking ball again, fouled off and bounced off the shin guard of Cooper Gens, the catcher. Count remains at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, but the best thing is I don't got nothing planned tomorrow for lunchtime. I don't got to be anywhere till like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. So
hey, there you go.
I might be going to Sammy Sue's for lunch tomorrow.
Now the 2-2 pitch high for ball number 3. Runs the count full now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. I might meet you over there. Just text me and say I'm headed to Sammy Sue's, and it's about as far for you as it is for me. So now the payoff pitch from Herman. Swung on and fouled off back to the screen. Count remains full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, with all these games getting pushed to tomorrow, Casey might need help, so we might have to go run a camera somewhere tomorrow.
We could, yeah, absolutely. I don't know what I'm doing, but maybe talk behind the camera. But running a camera, I'm not sure I can do that. It's going to be popped up again. So going to stay in play. Looks like the third baseman's over for it.
And he makes the catch.
And he made the catch. Great job over there by Wiley Numbers to record out number 2 here in the bottom of the first. It's Going to bring in number 2, Cade Beachy, the left fielder. Bats .262 on the season, 14 RBIs, 12 runs scored. Now the first pitch from Herman. Swung on and fouled off at the plate for strike number 1. 2 outs here, bottom of the first, 3-0. Highland leads on a Grady Monagold 3-run home run to left center field. Now Herman gets the sign, now steps off. Takes a deep breath, gets the sign again from Gentz, his catcher. And the 0-1 pitch, swung on. Driven out to left center field. Numbers out there in left field. He has it, and that's going to do it. But 3 big runs for the Highland Hawks here in the bottom of the first. And after 1, 3-0 Highland. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Spring and summer bring big events, graduations, yard sales, and tournaments. The Educational Service Center Print Center is your go-to for sponsor banners, yard signs, and custom graduation packages with invitations, envelopes, and thank you cards. And when it's time for sports, the ECO Center in St. Clairsville is the perfect venue for AAU and JO tournaments. With spacious seating, plenty of parking, and easy access to hotels and restaurants, it's your one-stop arena for wrestling, cheer, and more. Plan your next event with us on the court or in print. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student-athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms. Family. Food.
Top of the second inning, 3-0 Highland over Garaway here in the Division 6 District Championship game. Colson Keller, A.J. Miller, Aiden Miller, the first 3 to hit in the inning for the Pirates as Hirschberger throws it down to second as the warm-ups are done. And here we go to the top of the second inning. 3 big runs there in the first inning for Highland. Gives a little bit of breathing room on the 3-run home run. That was a pretty impressive opposite field home run for Grady Monagold.
Yeah, just like I said, he got the barrel on the ball right there and drove through it. And it left in a hurry.
First pitch, off-speed pitch, swung on and missed by Colson Keller for strike number 1. Colson comes in batting .361, 3 home runs, 23 RBIs on the season. Low and outside for ball number 1. Keller, a junior, plays the DH, batting for the second baseman, Parker Lom, tonight. And now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss by Keller. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to the junior DH for the Pirates. Koblenz rocks and fires. Outside corner, strike 3, and out number 1 here in the top of the second.
Yeah, he pretty much just came after him with those pitches, and he just threw it right by him right there.
That's 3 strikeouts now for Caden Koblenz. Going to bring in number 11, A.J. Miller, the sophomore shortstop / pitcher. Can't pitch tonight. He pitched on Wednesday. Outside corner, strike number 1. Miller comes in batting .288, 11 RBIs, 9 runs scored on the season. And now the 0-1 pitch to Miller. In the dirt and off the catcher for ball number 1. Aiden Miller on deck for the Pirates. Brody Hartzler in the hole if they can get to him. Division 6 District Championship game. Big thanks to our sponsors, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Keim Home Center, and Wright Mark Roofing. Now the 1-1 pitch to A.J. Miller. Down and away for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Outside again, ball number 3. Hitters count now for A.J. Miller, 3 balls and 1 strike. Again, Aiden Miller on deck for the Pirates, who trail 3-0 to Highland. Now the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Pops in and out of the glove of the catcher, Danny Hostetler. The count is full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch. Swung on, driven into right field. That's going to be a base hit by A.J. Miller. Nice piece of hitting there by the sophomore. Garaway's first hit of the game.
Yeah, luckily he didn't waste no time getting down that first base line because the right fielder came in and scooped it up pretty quick right there. And I thought he was going to try to make a play, but he wisely held on to it.
Yeah, Mike Miller in right field came up charging, going to try to fire it to first, and decided to hang on to it, and he did. He's going to bring in number 14, Aiden Miller, the first baseman, left-hander for the Pirates. Comes in batting .274, 10 RBIs on the season. Now the first pitch. Outside corner, strike number 1. So Brody Hartzler now on deck for the Pirates. 1 out here, top of the second. Highland 3, Garaway nothing. Miller with a nice lead over there at first. Koblenz checking on him. Looks again, now fires. They're going to fire down to first, and Miller gets back underneath the tag. Is safe. 1 ball and 1 strike now to Aiden Miller. Throw over again to try to get Miller. Gets back under the tag of Grady Monagold over there at first. Another nice lead there for Miller. Koblenz checks on him. Now delivers. Outside, ball number 2. 2 balls and 1 strike to Aiden Miller. Pirates doing a nice job the last couple of batters, seeing some pitches from Koblenz. And now the 2-1 pitch from Koblenz. Off speed. Outside corner, strike number 2. Runs the count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Koblenz checking on Miller at first. Still looking. Now gets a sign from catcher Danny Hostetler. Checks again. Now delivers a 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. And that's strike 3 and out number 2 here in the top of the second. Now sophomore center fielder number 9, Brody Hartzler, steps in, batting .247, 11 RBIs, 10 runs scored on the season. 2 outs now, top of the second inning. 3-0 Highland over Garaway. First pitch to Hartzler. Lined into left field for a base hit. Brody Hartzler comes up big with a 2-out single. Runners on first and second now for the Pirates.
Yeah, just getting ready to say that Hartzler had his stance opened up right there. He was looking to pull one, and he pulled it right where he needed to.
Another sophomore coming up, number 20, Wiley Numbers, the third baseman. Batting .400 on the year, 3 RBIs, 4 runs. Bats from the left side. Now the first pitch. Outside corner, strike number 1. Last time we did a Garaway game, we saw Numbers make several plays at third base for the Pirates. Curveball again over the plate for strike number 2. 2 outs now here in the top of the second, an 0-2 count to Wiley Numbers, the sophomore. Runners on first and second. Hartzler's on first. A.J. Miller on second. After back-to-back base hits, take that back. Miller's base hit was sandwiched in between a strikeout. The ball's going to be inside for ball number 1. Strikeout, single for the Pirates here in the inning. Koblenz looks, now the 1-2 pitch. High for ball number 2. Kind of a nice waste pitch there by Koblenz, Shannon. He left it high to see if numbers would chase it. He had a couple pitches to work with here.
Yeah, and that's what you do. You work that zone real good and then maybe just throw one out to see if you can get him to go get it.
Outside corner, strike 3 called, and that's going to do it for the top of the second. Pirates get 2 hits but no runs. And after 1.5, 3-0 Highland. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Hi, this is Gian McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Bottom of the second inning, Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas in the Division 6 District Championship game as Highland leads 3-0. Don't do that again.
Yeah, there's some things you can't say on air, so I got to get them out earlier.
Right before I start talking. As we head to the bottom of the second inning, 3-0 Highland leads the Garaway Pirates. 9-1-2 for Highland. They sent 8 men to the plate in the first inning. Now Caden Candle steps in, the senior second baseman. Bats from the left side. Off speed, high and outside for ball number 1. Candle comes in batting .286 with 14 RBIs and 18 runs scored on the season. Caden Koblenz on deck for the Highland Hawks. Another off-speed pitch for strike number 1. 1 ball and 1 strike now to Candle. Line drive into left center field for a base hit. And the Hawks have another hit here in the bottom of the second inning. Going to take us back to the top of the order. And Caden Koblenz, he grounded out to Parker Lom at second base his first time up.
Yeah, the Hawks offense right now is just doing what they got to do. They don't try to do nothing impressive, just put the ball in play and get on base.
Now the first pitch to Koblenz. Squares the bunt. Gintz fires down. Does he get him? He does not, as the tag was applied by Miller just late of Candle's hand getting back into the bag. Nice throw, though, by Cooper Gintz to try to get Candle, who had jumped off to a nice secondary lead. No balls and 1 strike now to Koblenz. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Now Koblenz in the hole. Had no balls and 2 strikes. Both catchers not afraid to throw the ball down to first here tonight. You saw Hostetler do it once last inning. You see Gintz do it there just a moment ago. Now the 0-2 pitch. Curveball in the dirt. He swung on and missed. Did Koblenz for out number 1 here in the bottom of the second inning.
Yeah, Candle over there on first base. He's going to give Gintz plenty of time to make a choice to go down there or not, because like you said, he gets a nice big lead.
Now here comes the barrage of left-handers. Mike Miller starts it off, the right fielder. He singled and scored his first time up. Throws over does Herman as Candle gets back under the tag of Aiden Miller.
I ain't seen anybody get off the base like that since Willie Mays Hayes.
Dig his foot in, and Herman checks him again. First pitch, going to bunt it, and it's going to go foul as the on-deck batter, Colin Koblenz, picks it up, hands it back to the official. No balls and 1 strike to Miller. High for ball number 1. One ball and 1 strike now to Mike Miller, the junior right fielder for the Highland Hawks. Herman checks the runner again, now delivers. Fouled off back behind us on top of the hill behind the concession stand. No balls, or 1 ball and 2 strikes. I'm going to blame you, Shannon, if we get one just over the fence here and it comes down on top of us.
Yeah. That's all right.
I'll let you catch it. How about that?
I didn't play baseball, so I ain't catching it. I played football, so I'll just knock you out of the way.
There you go. Now the 1-2 pitch from Herman to Miller. Strike 3 called at the knees for out number 2 here in the bottom of the second. Blake Herman found a little groove here after the leadoff base hit by Candle, who's still at first. Going to bring up Colin Koblentz. He singled to right field his first time up. So Koblentz 1 for 1 on the day. Now the first pitch in the dirt. Nice block by Gintz. Fires down to second. There's a play. Got him at second. Nice throw by Cooper Gintz as he retires the runner. Caden Candle trying to steal second. And that's going to do it for the second inning. Highland still leads 3-0. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our School to Work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
T-County Boxing Academy on East High in New Philadelphia invites anyone serious about boxing to see what they offer and have success just like pro boxer and Yurixville's own Sugar Dre Donovan. T-County Boxing Academy not only offers the area's premier training facility, but also offers the best supplements on the market for peak training to get the most out of your workouts. To see all T-County Boxing Academy has to offer, find T-County Boxing Academy-TCBA on Facebook.
Top of the third inning, 3-0 Highland, and take a look at our Wayne Dorr instant replay as they gun down the runner at second. Cooper Gintz fires a strike to get Caden Candle at second base, and great work by the Claxon Communications crew on the replay, the Wayne Dorr instant replay. Now we head back to the top of the third inning, 9-1-2 for the Pirates. Going to be loft in numbers, Blake Herman and Bronson Speedy. As Lofton Numbers comes in, batting .315, 10 RBIs, 15 runs scored. It's going to be low for ball number 1. Three runs, 6 hits, no errors for Highland. No runs, 2 hits for the Pirates.
Yeah, the Pirates had a little bit of offense the last inning against Koblentz, and see if they can get it going again here.
And now the 2-0 pitch. High and inside for ball number 3. Runs the count to 3 balls and no strikes. And now the 3-0 pitch from Koblentz to Numbers. Inside, ball number 4. And the Pirates get another runner here in the top of the third inning. Back to the top of the order, number 23, Blake Herman. He struck out looking his first time up back in the top of the first. Lights on here at Conotton Valley High School. As we were coming on the air around 6:40, the sunball was trying to push through the clouds, and it has since cloud got a little heavier and the sun is gone. Curveball outside corner, strike number 1. Bronson Speedy on deck for the Pirates. Nice lead over there by Lofton Numbers. Fouled off to the screen. No balls and 2 strikes now to Blake Herman. Now Koblenz checks on the runner at first. Looks again, now delivers the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and out number 1 here in the top of the 3rd inning. Going to bring in number 5, Bronson Speedy, the senior. He popped out to the shortstop his first time up.
Speedy, a very talented 3-sport athlete for the Pirates, and ended up his senior year here.
Takes ball outside. Going to play football at Baldwin Wallace. Signed his letter of intent this spring. Football, basketball, baseball, what Speedy plays. Like Shannon said, talented at all 3, but chose to play football at the next level. Now he'll be outside for ball number 2. Speedy landed some huge hits on the football field over the last couple of years. Known for his big hits from his safety position. Outside corner, strike number 1. Cooper Gintz, the catcher, on deck for the Pirates. 1 out here in the top of the 3rd inning. Runner on first. That is Lofton Numbers. Bronson Speedy with a 2-1 count. In the dirt for ball number 3. Now 3 balls and 1 strike on Speedy. Again, Cooper Gintz on deck. Colson Keller, the DH, in the hole if the Pirates can get to him. Koblenz looks over to Numbers again, gets his sign, nods, looks, and delivers. Line drive into center field. Going to be caught by the center fielder for out number 2. Colin Koblenz on the catch. That's going to bring in the junior catcher, Cooper Gintz. He struck out swinging his first time up. Came into the day batting .354 with a home run and 11 RBIs, but scored 24 runs on the season. 2 outs now, top of the 3rd. Runner on first is Numbers. Now the pitch to Gintz. Outside corner, strike number 1. Koblenz looks over to Numbers, looks again, now delivers the 0-1 pitch. Swung on in the dirt by Gintz on the breaking ball. No balls and 2 strikes to Koblenz, or to Gintz from Koblenz. Koblenz again 6-0 on the year, a .68 ERA. Came into the game with 58 strikeouts. Has since added to that number. Has 6 already today. And now the 0-2 pitch to Gintz. Outside, as you heard the umpire. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch in the dirt. Again, blocked by Hostetler. The catcher, Danny Hostetler, doing a nice job keeping balls in front of him. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Cooper Gintz. Here in the top of the 3rd inning, 3-0 Highland leads Garaway. Division 6 District Championship game from Conotton Valley High School. 2-2 pitch. Outside corner, strike 3. Gintz did not like it, but that's going to be out number 3 in the top of the 3rd. And after 2.5, 3-0 Highland. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, Our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of homeownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting hartzlers.com.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Bottom of the third inning here at Conotton Valley High School Division 6 District Championship game. 3, 4, and 5 for the Hawks. Koblenz, Monagold, and Hostetler due up here in the bottom of the third with the Hawks leading 3-0. First pitch, changeup. We blasted into left field. Left fielder going over, and it's out of play as the left fielder Lofton Numbers gave it a look at the fence but could not get there. Ran out of room. No balls and 1 strike now to Colin Koblenz. Big thanks to Eagle Machine out in Sugar Creek for jumping on the game here today. We appreciate their sponsorship and their support of Big Z Sports. That's Eagle Machinery in Sugar Creek. Now the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt, nice block by Gintz. 1 ball and 1 strike to Koblenz, the senior center fielder and twin brother of the pitcher, Caden Koblenz. Now the 1-1 pitch, outside corner, strike number 2. No ball, or 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Koblenz. Grady Monagold on deck for the Hawks. Now the 1-2 pitch to Koblenz. Swung on and grounded down the first base line and foul. Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Nice crowd on here, Shannon, up on the hill down the first base line, all the way behind us, all the way back here to the concession stand, line down the third base line as well, and behind the plate. Great crowd on hand for a great matchup. 2 local teams in a rivalry. Game number 3 of the rivalry this year.
Been a lot of local teams had to play each other to make it out the regionals this year on the softball and baseball side.
Breaking ball into the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Yep, as you mentioned, we moved to 7 divisions, and some of the teams that weren't in the same division now are. For instance, Highland used to be in Division 4. Garaway was Division 3. Now they're in the same division in Division 6. Now the 2-2 pitch. Going to be high for ball number 3. Runs the count full to 3 balls and 2 strikes. We saw the Conotton Valley Strasburg girls matchup in the district championship. We saw the Conotton Valley Strasburg boys matchup in the district championship. And now Highland and Garaway here in the district championship as Koblenz draws a walk to get on first to bring in the big bat of number 21, Grady Monagold.
Well, then we didn't get to do the game, but we had Garaway and Ridgewood girls playing the regional semifinals.
Regional semis. Yep,
regional
absolutely.
semis to make it to the regional championship.
So, yeah, a lot of local teams, rivalries playing against each other here in the spring sports action. We love to see it. A couple years ago, if you remember, Garaway played Ridgewood in week number 11 or week number 12 of the high school football season. Now the first pitch to Monagold. He bounces it down the first base line and foul. Monagold with a 3-run bomb to left center field his first time up. Only a junior, but he's made some big plays already in his career He was the hero a couple years ago in the state title game, delivered the game-winning hit as a freshman to win the state title for the Hawks. He's played a big role the last 3 years for Highland's deep tournament runs. Herman steps off now as Koblenz got out to a nice lead over at first. No balls and 1 strike to Monagold. There's Danny Hostetler, the catcher, on deck. Herman looks over to first, fires back to first, almost gets him, but Koblenz gets his arm back in under the tag as Herman thought he had him, but Koblenz not a short guy by any means. I bet he stands 6'3", 6'4". Use that long arm to reach back to the bag before the tag. Now the 0-1 pitch from Herman. Takes off running as Monagold swings and just foul down the right field line. That would have been a run if that hits fair, but it just hits about a foot foul down that line to run the count to no balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Koblenz was gone on the windup, and like you said, if that thing hits, he's scoring with ease, and Monagold might have been able to get a triple out of it the way it was going.
Absolutely smoked down the right field line. But just foul now. No balls and 2 strikes to Monagold with Koblenz back to first after the foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch inside for ball number 1 to Grady Monagold. Again, Danny Hostetler on deck, the catcher. He singled his first time up. Blake Herman working to get Monagold here. Does not want to look past him, as Monagold got him for a home run earlier. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, driven out to right field. The right fielder comes in, makes the catch. That's Bronson Speedy. Fires back to first, and that's going to be a double play as Koblenz gets way too far off as a line drive was caught by Speedy in right field, and they double off Koblenz at first for out number 2.
Yeah, like I said, Speedy just got a nice break on the ball come in, and Koblenz had a big jump at first. He was at second before Speedy ever made the catch. They assumed it was going to be a, base hit.
Take a look at the Wayne Dorr instant replay as they double him off at first base. Again, Speedy with the catch and the throw back to first for out number 2. It's going to bring in number 24, Danny Hostetler, pops it up back behind us and out of play for strike number 1. Logan Yoder on deck for the Highland Hawks. 2 outs here, bottom of the 3rd. Highland leads 3-0. 0-1 pitch in the dirt. I got a nice block there by Cooper Gens. Count even now, 1 ball and 1 strike. Two outs, bottom of the 3rd. Highland 3, Garaway 0. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, popped back behind us, and out of play. Runs the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, popped up. And play for the center fielder, right fielder, second baseman. That may fall, but no. Brody Hartzler comes in from his center field position and makes the catch for out number 3. And after 3, Highland 3, Garaway 0. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales. And once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarchoneCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
You know what's better than a limited time deal? An unlimited time deal. That's why the Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag with a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, 4-piece nugs, Junior Hot and Crispy Fries, and small soft drink is available all the time. Because the best time for fresh, never frozen beef and Applewood smoked bacon is all the time. Duh. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. For the best deal of all time, gotta be Wendy's.
Unlimited time does not mean forever. U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and California and via third-party delivery. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada.
Top of the fourth inning, Highland leads Garaway 3-0 here from Conotton Valley High School, the Division 6 District Championship game. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas in our Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studios. Big thanks to all of our sponsors all spring long, whether it be softball, baseball, track and field. The Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Zach Motice, Keim Home Center, Wright Mark Roofing. We appreciate everybody's sponsorships for Big Z Sports. Without you, this is not possible. So Colson Keller going to step in for the Garaway Pirates. A.J. Miller, Aiden Miller, the first three to hit here in the top of the fourth inning, with Highland leading 3-0 over the Garaway Pirates. First pitch to Keller, going to be in the dirt for ball one. You must be talked out this week, Shannon. You're not saying much tonight.
It's been a busy week, and I was just getting ready to say that this right here is where the Pirates need to get the offense started. They've seen Koblenz once. They got to try to figure out the way to manufacture some runs here.
Outside corner, strike number one to Keller. Struck out looking his first time up. It has been a long week. This is third straight game for me. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Checked his swing, did he? He did check his swing. He held up 2 balls and 1 strike. Wednesday, Adam and I were down in Groveport, just south of Columbus, for Conotton Valley's regional semifinal. And last night, me and you were in Janaden for Strasburg Conotton. Now Friday night, we're here at Conotton. Going to be inside for ball number 3 for the Division 6 District Championship game, Highland and Garaway. And now the 3-1 pitch.
Adam told me earlier that next week don't get any easier.
Swing and a miss by Keller. Runs the count full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. No? How many you got next week?
Well, next week's going to be very limited for me because I'm a camp counselor next weekend, so I'll be gone Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Now the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called on the outside corner, and Colson Keller walks back to the dugout shaking his head as he strikes out for the second time here today for out number 1 in the top of the fourth. Going to bring in number 11, A.J. Miller. He singled his first time up to right field. You see the rotation a little bit of the Highland defense. Mike Miller, the right fielder, comes in several steps. If you remember, Shannon, when A.J. hit his single to right field, he came up one to fire to first to try to get the runner and decided to hang on to it. But he comes in a good 3, 4, 5 steps, maybe wanting to do it again. Now the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to short, fielded by Hirschberger. Fires on to first, and that's out number 2. Great play over there by Keith Hirschberger. Goes 6-3 on the putout for out number 2.
Yeah, Hirschberger did a nice job right there. Just had to reach down, a little backhand, pick it up nice and clean, transfer it over to the throwing hand, and just a routine play.
Aiden Miller steps in. He struck out swinging his first time up. 2 outs now, top of the fourth inning. 3-0, Highland leads Garaway. The first pitch by Koblenz, outside for ball number 1. I'll be interested to see what our broadcast schedule does look like next week. Fouled off back behind us for strike number 1 over onto the basketball court. I'm sure if Casey and his Claxon communications crew has enough people, we may do 6 or 7 games in a day. You never know. He shakes his head and looks at me like, don't even give me that again. We did 8 Wednesday. Well, Claxon did, yeah, for sure. 8 games by Claxon's crew. Man, that's awesome, man. And what he does for us, we appreciate. Now the 2-1 pitch. Curveball, outside corner, strike number 2.
Thing is, we could add some games, but he'll have to teach us how to be a producer, and we'll have to be a producer and talk at the same time.
Watching the camera, we'll be watching from the video and not watching the game live.
I have a hot dog in one hand and a mouse in the other hand, talking.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Outside, ball number 3, runs the count full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Now the payoff pitch by Koblenz. Fouled off back behind us. Count remains full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. You know, Shannon, something that I've been looking at tonight a little bit. The batting glove game is not very good for these two teams.
No, I mean, last night the glove and bat game was really good for Conotton Valley and Strasburg, and these guys, they're just playing.
They are playing. Now the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. That's out number 3, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Koblenz on the hill, and after 3.5, 3-0, Highland leads Garaway. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house-smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on their menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
Bottom of the 4th inning, 3-0 Highland leads Garaway. Talking about classic moments that we talk on the air and say things we probably shouldn't, and Shannon, we've both had our share of that.
Yeah, we both of us have nowhere been near as bad as Chris Gale.
Oh, Chris has said some things, man, I can't even repeat. I wish I could tell you the story of the first year Big Z Sports was together. It was so funny. He said it on the air, and I lost it. First pitch now to the leadoff hitter, Logan Yoder.
He's probably just lucky it was Joanne's bedtime.
Oh, it was early in the evening, though, when he said it, because it was in the pregame, and then he said it again at halftime and kind of got the wrath of one Jared Slayball on that one. Outside for ball number 1. It involved Indian Valley football. And
I know which game you're talking about. I know all about it.
And it was a classic comment, but as that ball goes in the dirt for ball number 2.
Yeah, I actually went in the dirt and come up and hit Gintz right in the face mask, and he was looking for the ball. It actually rolled about 4 feet back out.
Home plate umpire said, hey, take a break. It hit you in the mask. I'll go get it for you. Both catchers doing a nice job tonight protecting the ball, keeping it in front of them, and protecting the umpire. I'm sure the umpire appreciates that.
Yeah, the first thing Logan Yoder did was turn around and ask him if he was all right, sportsmanship.
2-1 pitch going to be high for ball number 3. Of course, I knew he was going to text. That's hilarious. Because we can, Chris. That's why we're doing it, because we can have fun with it. 3 balls and 1 strike now to Logan Yoder as Cooper Gintz goes out and talks to his pitcher for a second. Blake Herman, the senior right-hander for the Pirates. Now the 3-1 pitch. Swung on, grounded down the third base line, and foul. Runs the count even now, or full, at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Logan Yoder doing a good job staying alive here and try to get him a hit here against Herman.
It wouldn't be a broadcast if we don't pick on Chris Cale, Shannon. Now the payoff pitch from Herman. Nope. He steps off, called time. Gets the sign, now pauses and delivers the payoff pitch. Swung on and fouled off back behind us. Count remains full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Keith Hirschberger, the shortstop, on deck. Payoff pitch again, swing and a miss. Strike 3 and out number 1 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. It's going to bring the shortstop Keith Hirschberger up for Highland.
Yeah, Herman has done a great job in this game. After that first inning started off a little rough, and Highland was able to just get hit after hit on him, and then all of a sudden he just kind of settled down, and he's done a good job since then. But the offense has got to kind of help him out.
First pitch to Hirschberger, in there for a strike. No balls and 1 strike now. Hirschberger 0 for 1 of the day with a pop out to the third baseman. Off speed on the inside corner. Strike number 2 by Blake Herman. Into Keith Hirschberger. Cade Beachy on deck. Now the 0-2 pitch from Herman. Strike 3 called, outside corner, out number 2 here in the bottom of the 4th inning as Hirschberger goes down looking for the second out here in the bottom of the 4th. 4th strikeout on the day for Blake Herman. Going to bring in Cade Beachy, the left fielder. Flew out to left field. Tried to go around on the bunt. Did he offer? He did. Says the home plate umpire. Going to be no balls and 1 strike. Caden Candle on deck for the Highland Hawks. Beachy came into the day batting .262. First, the 0-1 pitch going to be grounded down the third base line and foul. No balls and 2 strikes to Beachy. If you're looking towards the top of the 5th inning, be 7, 8, and 9 for the Pirates. Hartzler numbers and numbers. Now the 0-2 pitch. High and swung on and missed. Strike 3 as Blake Herman strikes out the side here in the bottom of the 4th inning. We're on to 5. 3-0 Highland. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Eagle Machinery and Supply in Sugar Creek is your Sempico dealer, carrying Gaso Cleanse and Diesel Max fuel conditioners, 2-cycle oils for mowers, leaf blowers, and chainsaws, plus Mega Molly, Cinto Lube, and fifth wheel greases. Check out Sempico Fall Cleanup and Winterizing products too. Eagle Machinery builds hydraulic hose assemblies and offers cylinder and pump repair, plus welding and machining services. Join the Eagle team. They're looking for machinists, fabricators, and electricians. Go to eaglemachines.com for details.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Welcome back to Conotton Valley High School. Top of the 5th inning, Highland leads Garaway 3-0 as Caden Koblenz still on the hill for the Hawks. Going to have 7, 8, and 9. Hartzler numbers and numbers. It's almost a law firm.
It could be an accounting firm.
It could be an accounting firm, that's right. Hartzler's numbers and numbers. The Pirates need some numbers here in the top of the 5th inning. Hartzler came up in his first time up and base hit to left field, so he's 1 for 1 on the day.
I mean, actually, you could go to Hartzler's Quality Housing, and they can run some numbers for you and put you in a new home.
Yes, they could, as Brody Hartzler swings and misses at the first offering. Brody, the son of one Jordan Hartzler, who owns Hartzler's Quality Housing. We appreciate Jordan's sponsorship and support of Big Z Sports all sports season long. Swing and a miss by Brody. in the hole now at no balls and 2 strikes. Wiley numbers on deck. Lofton numbers his cousin in the hole. And now the 0-2 pitch from Koblenz. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 and out number 1 here in the top of the 5th inning.
Now that, number 20, Wiley numbers.
10 strikeouts now on the day for Koblenz. Wiley number steps in. He was a strikeout victim his first time. First pitch to numbers. Swing and a miss. Strike number 1. Shannon mentioned in the last inning, been a great game. If you take out the bottom of the first inning, we'd be 0-0. Both these teams have kind of locked in after that first inning as Numbers takes one outside for ball number 1. Highland jumped on Garaway early in the first inning on a 3-run bomb by Grady Monagold, and that's been the scoring ever since. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Wiley numbers. The third baseman came into the day batting .400, 3 RBIs and 4 runs scored. Now the pitch by Koblenz. Outside, ball number 2 runs the count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, top of the 5th inning. Highland 3, Garaway nothing. Now the 2-2 pitch in the dirt. Into the backstop. Did not get to the backstop as Hostetler tried to block it. I think it bounced off the umpire's chest protector. So it's going to be a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. My rules analyst to my left here. He's been showing up at all our games, Shannon. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball for out number 2 and strikeout number 11 for Caden Koblenz.
I think he's just trying to make sure that you stay in check with your roles and don't just, say what you want to say.
I agree. He does keep me in check. He'll message me sometimes during games when I say something stupid. I say a lot of that sometimes.
It corrects your scorebook for you.
It does. Yep, absolutely. Now Lofton number steps in, takes one low, officiating in our All-Star game in July.
You're going to get it out one way or the
other.
other.
I will. Yep, I will.
I thought maybe he was going to play. I didn't know.
He might. He's trimmed down a little bit. He may be able to play.
Yeah, looking forward to July. That's a great thing. Glad to see Adam been working on it there for a while and getting some help with Jason Wallach out at Garaway to get this all put together.
Inside corner strike number 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Yep, very gracious for the Garaway Pirates, the host, and Coach Wallach to offer up his coaching staff and his facilities. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, driven out to center field. Center fielder steps back, makes the catch, and that's out number 3. And after 4.5, 3-0 Highland. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Wooster Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Bottom of the 5th inning, 3-0. Highland leads Garaway, headed to the bottom of the 5th. Candle, Koblenz, and Miller, the first 3 up, 9-1-2 for the Highland Hawks, who lead 3-0. Shannon, it's been a quiet game after the first inning as Highland jumps on the Pirates quick with a 3-run spot in the bottom of the first, and that's all the scoring so far here today.
Yeah, and, Herman's done a great job from there on out. In the second, third, and fourth inning, 3 batters. That's each inning. So, they've done a good job. He's did a good job correcting his pitching. He had a little bit of a double play help there by Speedy Bronson there in the second inning. But, like I said, he's calmed down, and he's done the job. Like I said, it was just that first inning, and Highland was able to get to him and put 3 big runs on the board, and now he's got to continue to do what he's doing on defense, and he's got to get some offensive help if they want to get back in this game.
Inside corner, strike number 1 to Caden Candle. He singled his first time up, and he was part of that double play by Bronson Speedy out in right field. He caught a line drive, fired back behind him, and got him at first. Now the 0-1 pitch swung on and popped up in the infield, called by the third baseman Numbers, and he makes the catch for out number 1.
Yeah, just a nice little routine play there. He got underneath the ball, popped it straight up, and the third baseman cleared everybody off and made the play.
Now back to the top of the order, and Caden Koblenz. He's 0 for 2 on the day, ground out to second, and a strikeout. Now the first pitch to Koblenz. In the dirt, or off the turf, off the pellets, whatever you want to say. Nice block there by Cooper Gentz.
In the rubber.
1 ball and no strikes to Caden Koblenz. Ground ball to the third baseman Numbers. Fields it, fires it, got him out, number 2. Going to bring in the right fielder, number 13, Mike Miller, the junior. He is singled and struck out and also scored on the home run by Monagold. Two outs here, bottom of the 5th inning. Mike Miller steps in against Blake Herman. Just inside for ball number 1. Wiley Numbers in on the edge of the turf, or what it would be the grass.
Temperature's starting to drop a little bit.
Getting a little chilly.
Well, when you first got here, Braden had a jacket on, then he went down to a sweatshirt, and then to a T-shirt.
Nice play there by Blake Herman. He fielded his position, one hopper back to him, went down to a knee and fires it to first for out number 3. And after 5, Highland 3, Garaway nothing. Back after this with Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind, and there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Welcome back to the Conotton Valley High School Division 6 District Championship game between the Highland Hawks and Garaway Pirates. 1, 2, and 3, the top of the order for the Pirates, who trail 3-0. Need to get something going here against Caden Koblenz, who struck out 11 here on the day and only given up 2 hits so far in the Division 6 District Championship game. Winner goes on to regional semifinals next week in Lancaster. First pitch now to Herman. Looks like he checked his swing for ball number 1.
Herman could help himself right here by getting on base.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Did he check that time? He did not. 1 ball and 1 strike now. First base umpire said nope. He didn't check at that time, so strike on the swing. 1 ball and 1 strike now to the senior pitcher, Blake Herman. Outside corner, strike number 2. I don't know, Shannon, can I still technically call him a senior because he's already graduated? The graduate?
the
graduate pitcher?
The incoming freshman.
Going to Hiram to play baseball. Now the 1-2 pitch. Outside corner, strike 3, and out number 1 here in the top of the 6th inning. Now number 5, Bronson Speedy steps in. He is 0 for 2 on the day. Pop out to the shortstop, fly out to center field. Speedy going on to college as well to play football at Baldwin Wallace. Inside corner, strike number 1. Cooper Gintz on deck. Colson Keller in the hole if the Pirates can get to him. Now the 0-1 pitch from Koblenz. Check their swing. Ball number 1. That wasn't even close. But, hey, I guess you got to check after all. Some umpires aren't very good. That one at first is pretty good. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike number 2.
I've never known a bad umpire. I just know people don't agree with them sometimes.
You know, somebody made a comment. I think it might have been Nick yesterday when I was listening to his game. After this 1-2 pitch here to Speedy. Be low for ball number 2. I think it was Nick that said 100%. The umpire is going to make 100% of the fans. What was that? I forget what it is now. It's like 50% of the fans mad 100% of the time. That makes sense? Now the 2-2 pitch. Swung on. Driven out to left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Speedy hits first, rounding to second. And that's going to be a stand-up double. Now he slides in as a double for Bronson Speedy with 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning.
Yeah, I think he's just one of those athletes. He just wanted to go ahead and slide, so he slid. He could have got that standing up, but the true athlete in him's like, I'm going to get down and get dirty right here.
Yeah, if your uniform's not dirty, you're not doing it right.
Like I said, it was just a nice job right there. Put it in the gap. They couldn't get to it. It bounced to the fence, and he was able to get around there and get that double.
So the junior catcher steps in, Cooper Gintz. He is 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts. Speedy on second after the 1-out double here in the top of the 6th inning. The outside for ball number 1. Yeah, it was umpire's going to make 50% of the fans angry 100% of the time.
We still won that?
We are. I had to get it right. I had to think about it longer. Now the 0-1 pitch, or the 1-0 pitch to Gintz. Outside, ball number 2. 2 balls and no strikes now to Cooper Gintz. Colson Keller, the DH, on deck for the Pirates. Trailing 3-0, top of the 6th inning with a runner on runner on second with 1 out. Swing and a miss, a healthy cut there by Cooper Gintz for strike number 1. Speedy with a nice lead off a second. Now the 2-1 pitch. Just inside for ball number 3. 3 balls and 1 strike now to Gintz. Keller on deck. The DH for the Pirates. Now the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Speedy gunned down at third base as Bronson Speedy tries to steal second. And a great play down there by Logan Yoder to hang on to it, make the tag on Bronson Speedy for out number 2.
Yeah, the third base umpire, he had to wait to make sure the ball was still in his hand because there's a little bit of collision right there as Speedy slid in. But like I said, just a nice play right there by the catcher.
So 2 outs now in the inning as Cooper Gintz with a full count on him Steps out, looks at head coach Justin Elmore. Steps back in now as Koblenz looks in to get his sign and delivers the payoff pitch. High for ball number 4, and Cooper Gintz is on first after a walk. Now it's going to bring in number 33, Colson Keller, the DH. He is 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts. Came into the day batting .361 with 3 home runs, 23 RBIs. His home run lifted the Pirates to the district semifinal win over Toronto just 2 nights ago. Down low for ball 1. If you look at Keller, Shannon, can you tell that he plays football?
A little small in the thigh area.
And now the 1-0 pitch. Outside corner, strike number 1. One ball and 1 strike, 2 outs here, top of the 6th inning. 3-0 Highland over Garaway. Swing and a miss by Keller now. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the junior DH for the Pirates. On deck is A.J. Miller. 1-2 count now to Colson Keller as Koblenz looks over to first. Gintz takes another step off of first. Koblenz delivers the 1-2 pitch high for ball number 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Strike 3 called on the inside corner and out number 3. And after 5.5, Highland 3, Garaway nothing. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Bottom of the 6th inning, 3-0 Highland leads the Garaway Pirates. In the bottom of the 6th, the Division 6 District Championship game. Koblenz, Monagold, Hostetler, the first 3, 4, and 5 for Highland as Koblenz steps in. He is 1 for 2 on the day. Actually make that 1 for 1 on the day with a walk and a run scored.
You know, if we were smart, which obviously we're not, we could have had Sammy Sue's Barbecue DoorDashed out here.
We could have. That's a long DoorDash, though.
I don't DoorDash, but, you know, if you would have paid, I'd have DoorDashed.
I'll still do it if they get it out here before the game's over. Line drive down first base line, fielded by Miller. A race to the bag, and he wins it for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 6th.
And I know Sammy Sue's DoorDash is because my brother gets it DoorDashed all the time.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Pork chop or
Pork
Keith?
chop.
I didn't think Keith would do that. No. I figured it was pork chop after I said that. Junior Grady Monagold steps in. He's 1 for 2 on the day with a line out to right field. And a home run back in the first inning. Foul ball at the plate. No balls and 1 strike now to Monagold. Danny Hostetler, the catcher, on deck. This is the lineup of lefties for the Highland Hawks. Now the 0-1 pitch. Just outside for ball number 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Monagold. Came into the day batting .388 with 5 home runs. 38 RBIs, have added a home run and 3 RBIs to that total, so 6 and 41 on the year now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on. Driven out to left field. Left fielder numbers under. Slips, gets back up, and makes the catch for out number 2.
There's a long out right there.
Nice job out there by Lofton Numbers. He kind of lost his footing there for a moment. Was able to regather himself and make the catch. Danny Hostetler, the catcher, steps in. First pitch going to be high for ball number 1. Hostetler 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a fly out to center field. Swung on, popped up. Shortstop calling it, center field calling it. Hartzler comes in and makes the catch for out number 3 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Headed to the top of the 7th. One last chance for the Pirates who trail the Highland Hawks 3-0. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Wright Mark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Wright Mark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Top of the 7th inning in the Division 6 District Championship game between Highland and Garaway. 3-0. Highland leads the Pirates. Got a new pitcher on the mound now for the Highland Hawks. Going to be number 13, Mike Miller, who started the game in right field.
Yeah, he's going to come in and try to get the save here. As Koblenz is going to finish the day with 13 strikeouts, I believe.
That's what I had him for last inning. After the last inning was 13 strikeouts.
Yeah, outstanding game right there by him. And if you're the Pirates, you're hoping maybe a change of a pitcher will bring you some luck, and you can get on him quick. But this is going to be your only shot at him.
So you're going to have Miller, and Hartzler here in the inning. So on the season, Mike Miller has 19 innings pitched, 3 wins. Struck out 36 and has not given up a run. Again, Miller, and Hartzler. 5, 6, and 7 for the Pirates, who trail 3-0 here in the top of the 7th inning.
Now at bat, number 11, A.J. Miller.
So A.J. Miller steps in. Only a sophomore for the Pirates. Now as Miller gets the sign, comes to deliver the first pitch. Outside corner, strike number 1. Miller, a lefty for the Highland Hawks. Now the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Actually, a foul tip back into the mitt of the catcher, Hostetler. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch, curveball, bounced down the third base line and foul. No balls and 2 strikes now to A.J. Miller, the sophomore. When my son Braden was playing baseball growing up, they would run into A.J. Miller, who played for Baltic in the Garaway district. And A.J. was a pretty good pitcher when he was young, and he's developed into a really good pitcher here in high school. Now the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and out number 1 here in the top of the 7th inning.
Now back, number 14, Aiden Miller.
Senior Aiden Miller steps in. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, 1 swinging, 1 looking on the day. Now lefty versus lefty here. First pitch to Miller. Swing and a miss. Strike number 1. Coming up in our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show, we'll wrap it up. That's after the 3rd out of the game here, 3rd out of the inning, or once the game concludes tonight. It'll be high for ball number 1. One ball and 1 strike. To Aiden Miller. Pitch from Mike Miller, the reliever for the Highland Hawks. Outside, ball number 2. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Aiden Miller, with Brody Hartzler on deck for the Pirates. Now the 2-1 pitch. Low and outside, ball number 3. Hitters count now, 3 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, the Pirates now got to find a way to get something going here. He's running out of time. How they say that, sand through the hourglass? Well, the sand's about to run out.
The sand is getting heavier in the bottom. Now the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike number 2. Runs the count full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch from Miller. Curveball out in front of it was Miller. Strike 3 and out number 2. Going to bring in number 9, Brody Hartzler, the center fielder. He is 1 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a single. Played a nice center field tonight, has Hartzler.
Yeah, that's combined 15 strikeouts now for the Hawk pitchers.
First pitch to Hartzler. Outside corner, strike number 1.
I was hoping to get a little darker, a little quicker, so we could see this field all completely lit up. I mean, you can see it's already how bright it is on the field. I mean, it's just what a nice job they did out here building this facility.
Foul ball at the plate for strike number 2. Nice play over there on the dugout side by the Pirate spectator, Josh Gintz. High chopper, he fielded it just like he knew what he was doing. Now Hartzler in the hole at no balls and 2 strikes. Mike Miller gets a sign and nods to his catcher and delivers the 0-2 pitch. Curveball going to be bounced down the third base line and foul. Count remains at no balls and 2 strikes. So catcher Hostetler and Miller talking in between home plate and the pitcher's mound as Hartzler steps out, takes a couple practice swings. No balls and 2 strikes to the sophomore center fielder, Brody Hartzler. Miller delivers the 0-2 pitch. Outside corner, strike 3, and that's going to do it. The Highland Hawks are your Division 6 district champions in the East District as they knock off the Garaway Pirates 3-0 behind the arm of Caden Koblenz and the bat of Grady Monagold. Again, final score 3-0 Highland. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Spring and summer bring big events, graduations, yard sales, and tournaments. The Educational Service Center Print Center is your go-to for sponsor banners, yard signs, and custom graduation packages with invitations, envelopes, and thank you cards. And when it's time for sports, the ECO Center in St. Clairsville is the perfect venue for AAU and JO tournaments. With spacious seating, plenty of parking, and easy access to hotels and restaurants, it's your one-stop arena for wrestling, cheer, and more. Plan your next event with us on the court or in print. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County dairy farmers. Farms, family, food.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our school-to-work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
T-County Boxing Academy on East High in New Philadelphia invites anyone serious about boxing to see what they offer and have success just like pro boxer and Urixville's own Sugar Dre Donovan. T-County Boxing Academy not only offers the area's premier training facility, but also offers the best supplements on the market for peak training to get the most out of your workouts. To see all T-County Boxing Academy has to offer, find T-County Boxing Academy-TCBA on Facebook.
Welcome back to the Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, one last time at our Hartford's Quality Housing mobile studios. And Shannon and the Highland Hawks did it and did it well here tonight, shutting out the Garaway Pirates 3-0 on 3 hits. Caden Koblenz with 14 strikeouts on the day, and the big win for the Hawks as they are Division 6 East District champions. And what an effort by both teams, really. After the first inning, it was back and forth all night. Garaway just could not get a run across the board.
Yeah, after that first inning, it was just Herman did his job on the mound for Garaway. You know, I think he only faced 3 batters each inning after that, but the damage was done in that first inning. And with the Hawks, they were just dominant on the mound all game long with combined 16 strikeouts, I believe it was, and they just they're the best. I mean, when we always say you talk about baseball in this area, Highland's the first name you would say, and in order to be the best, you got to beat the best. And Highland year in and year out make a run towards the state, and they're going to make another run this year.
Absolutely, and it's time to announce our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. We talked about it. We went back and forth with it, and I think we both came to the conclusion of that pitching effort by Caden Koblenz earned him the McInturf Realty Player of the Game. Only gave up 3 hits, struck out 14 on the night for the Hawks, and senior Caden Koblenz is our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. And again, just can't talk about it enough, but what a great pitching performance.
Yeah, just outstanding performance all the way around. Like you said, he only gave up a couple hits there, and I think he only had 1 or 2 walks, and he got some backup help from his defense when he needed it, but he just was pretty much on his game, for the 6 innings he was in. He got a relief pitcher there in the 7th inning to come in and closed it out for him, and that shows why his ERA is, .68?
Yeah, .68, going to drop after today, of course.
Outstanding performance for him. Congratulations to the Garaway Pirates and their seniors on a great season, and good luck to the Highland Hawks as they roll on to regionals.
Absolutely, and like you said, Shannon, great season by the Garaway Pirates, and they have a great bunch of seniors over there playing their last game here tonight, and can't mention them all, but a couple that stand out to me: Blake Herman, the pitcher tonight, Bronson Speedy, another one that as one of the seniors going away. But, great season by the Garaway Pirates. And, again, congratulations to the Highland Hawks. Like you said, to beat the best, you got to beat the best. And that's what Highland has done the last couple of years. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him in Akron coming up here in a few weeks in June to be playing and defending that state title. But they were Division 4 state champions last year. They'll get another plaque. It could say Division 6.
Yeah. You go out to the Highland Gymnasium, you see all kinds of state banners around basketball and baseball, and like you said, hopefully they get the opportunity to do that again and hang a banner out there, and they're just a very talented program out there. The baseball history is deep at Highland.
Absolutely, and again, big thanks to the Claxon Communications crew. Casey was kind of a one-man crew. We had Andrew Dunlop on the camera today, and we appreciate what he did for us as he was splitting time and sharing feeds and all kinds of fun stuff. But Casey been working hard the last few days at least. I know since August Casey has been working hard, so we appreciate Casey taking time away from his family again tonight and joining us out here at Conotton Valley High School. Again, final score in the East District Division 6 championship game. The Highland Hawks 3, the Garaway Pirates nothing. For Casey Claxon, Adam Soweski, Shannon Thomas, I'm Joe Geckler saying so long, everybody.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of High School Sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.